the Pacers getting Jarace Walker, the AAC Freshman of the Year, with 11 points and 7 rebounds per game. The only D1 freshman with 35 steals, blocks, and threes last season. He's the first top 20 pick from Houston since Hakeem Olajuwon went first overall in 1984, blocked 6 shots against Auburn in the second round of the NCAA tournament, 2 shy of Hakeem the Dream's school tournament record. And Adam, you're not as high on Jarace Walker as others are. Why?
Well, I would like to see a little bit more offense. To me, he's someone that is defense first at the 4 position. We say he can play the small ball 5, but if you move him to small ball 5, you don't have any rim protection. And so I'm not sure he's quite as versatile as being advertised. I've heard some people describe him as a big wing. To me, he is a long, powerful, defensive-minded 4-man who really made great strides beginning with his senior season at IMG Academy. You have to give them a ton of credit. Up until his junior, he was a big-time prospect as a freshman in high school, but he was kind of trending the wrong way. Really showed a ton of maturation that last year of high school, and it carried him into the lottery. Now, from a grade standpoint, I will say this. You have to give Indiana a lot of credit because they got their guy, the person they were likely going to take at 7, and they added 2 extra assets in the process. Now, personally, I might have favored Taylor Hendricks, so I'm going to go A- because I like the process. I'm just not sure that I would have gone with this same player at the 4 spot. But that was the position that they were targeting at the 4 spot.
They were, yeah. So Jarace Walker is where his camp thought he would be going. They had hope for Detroit at 5. They knew he would not drop further than Utah at 9. But Indiana the whole way was the idea that that's where he would be going. I side with Adam on this, though, by the way. And in talking to people, both at the college level and the NBA level, you might need just a little bit of time. Give Walker some patience. He is a wonderful teammate, passed the interview with flying colors. If we were drafting on personality alone, Jarace Walker might be a top 3 pick in this draft, but we're not drafting on personality. We're drafting on full long-term potential, what you can do at the next level there. He has clearly a lot to go from a developmental standpoint on offense. And yeah, he actually is. He is a little bit undersized. He's not even as tall as you might think he is. I just sat with him earlier this week. Wonderful young man, but this does feel like a pick that could be a little bit risky for Indiana. But he's going to step in immediately, work hard, be a wonderful teammate. And Pacers got their guy, and Walker's happy to be going there.
All right, let's welcome back in Avery Johnson, former NBA Coach of the Year, and he knows this Houston program very well, knows Kelvin Sampson, the way he runs his program, defense first, team-oriented. It's all about that, which I know you love that from a coach's standpoint. Do you like this pick for the Pacers?
If you can play for Kelvin Sampson, you can play for anybody. And now, you know, Rick Carlisle is going to be obviously his coach. But I like this move. This kid's 6'7", 235 pounds. He has an NBA body, 7'2" wingspan. You know, he shot 35% from 3. He's not really a knockdown three-point shooter, but I think he'll be capable. But I like this for Indiana for defensive reasons. He can switch 1 through 5. He's got really quick feet. This kid is a competitor, especially on the defensive end. And I just think he's an evolving offensive player. I like what he did at IMG Academy, transitioned to the University of Houston, had some big games. Now, had he been playing in, you know, in the Big East or the SEC consistently last year, you probably, you know, would have heard a little bit more about him, but not in the AAC. But this is a great opportunity for him to go and play for a team where he can walk in and play day one. He'll be a starter or in that top 6-7 man rotation. But I like this fit for the Indiana Pacers and for Jarace Walker.
I'm going to make a bold statement, although it's not that bold. He will have one of the Dunk of the Year candidates next season as a rookie. That's
you got Tyrese Halliburton throwing it to you.
Right.
Your chances just
go get it.
Yeah.
You will be hearing me say, "Go get it, young fella." That's what I'll be saying. Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Walker can really fly?